Hello and welcome to this second live session for today. It's been a very quiet market. Price really not moving in momentum as required by our trading strategies. Anyway, let's go through the charts. All right, you're now looking into the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. This is the 1 hour time frame. Price was able to break above a key area that was holding price both as support and as well resistance. Okay, resistance right there. Right now price might be finding support from that area back up. In the aggressive Telegram group, we have already cashed out our first profit target as the price hits that level of support. Actually, we placed our buy limit order right here, and this was our first profit target. So we have cashed out 30% of profit already, and we are waiting for price to hopefully begin to crawl again to the upside to hit our second profit target level. Okay. Right, it's an aggressive trade, and that is why there is need for us to create an aggressive trading group for those of you who might want to be who might likely want to be taking some of this trade. So in the 1 hour time frame, it is clear here that price might be pushing to the upside from now on. So you don't want to be searching for short opportunities above this level right here. Okay, above this level. You don't want to click on your sell button. Price is likely to keep pushing to the upside. I like taking out some portion of my profit quite early these days, and that is why you have the first profit target at that particular level. So even if price pushes back down, hitting my stop loss, I will not be losing too much in this trade because I have already tried to offset the risk in this trade. Okay. All right, so that is it. Let's look into the next pair, the Australian dollar against the American dollar. That seems to be hanging a bit. Just give it some time. All right, wow, price is now pushing to the upside. This is a good thing for us. We were actually long in this pair, and price is now moving. In the 4 hours time frame, nothing has really changed. Nothing much has changed. Well, we hope this momentum will continue for today. Otherwise, anything from Wednesday, once it's Wednesday, we will be considering closing this trade altogether, even for a small loss. Why? Because Friday is NFP. All right, NFP, and the Australian dollar against the American dollar is a candidate for the non-farm payroll. Okay, so we wouldn't want to risk that. If at all we want to trade the NFP, then we'll be using the news trading approach to trade the NFP. At best, if price moves far away from our entry, then we will be trailing our stop loss to break even during the news announcement, and hopefully we are going to see further pushes to the upside. Okay. All right, so let's hope that price will keep pushing to the upside in this pair for now. It's a good thing to see price finally come above that level right here. Lots of struggling around this area. Can you see that? Even that triangle that we drew early this morning was messed up. You can see how price broke to the upside, broke to the downside before finally pushing to the upside. That is the volatility that is quite common in August trading. Well, let's hope again that price will keep pushing to the upside here. I am going to delete these lines right now. They have performed their function. The 4 hours line is taking care of that level, so I'm not going to keep too many lines in this chart. Let's keep this trend line. All right, so leave this trade, give it some time again. Hopefully we are going to be hitting our first profit target. If not today, then tomorrow. All right, nothing new here to trade. Let me just look into this one again. All right, the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. I was long in this trade. Remember I told you last week that price is around the problematic zone, and this is not an area I will be searching for short opportunities. And as you can see, price is already turning to the upside. Okay, actually let me see what is running on my account right now. Okay, so all figures have finally become better now. I was sitting at a loss before at some minus positions, but right now all figures here are positive, and that's a good thing. So the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, price is now pushing to the upside in momentum. Like I said, we are going to close this trade somewhere around in here. Okay, I'm not keeping this trade anymore for some reasons. I am not going to keep this trade anymore. We will just close it out, look for trading opportunities elsewhere. Okay, okay, let's just that's the plan. Let's wait for a price. Actually, I'm even going to move my stop loss to somewhere here. Sorry, my take profit level to somewhere around that area. Let me do that. Give me a minute. I don't know what's happening right now. Okay, seems to. All right, just keep it right there. So I'm going to close this trade altogether for a small profit. Let's readjust our level of support. This trend line can now become something like this, maybe a flat top triangle coming, so price might be finding resistance at that particular level. Next pair, the euro against the Australian dollar. Well, nothing has really happened here. Price has remained sideways for the whole of the day, so we cannot trade anything there. American dollar against the Swiss franc, also price has remained sideways for today. We might be having a channel formation. Can you see that? Might be having a channel formation, so be careful about this. Please walk away from this pair. In the daily time frame, we will not even be following this breakout congestion continuation pattern anymore, because price pushed too much to the downside. So this advice here for those of you who have the line copier will be changed. All right, we are not ready to trade that type of a price action. The Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen, price made another attempt to the upside, trying to break above that problematic zone as analyzed for last week. I told you that price should be finding some troubles around this area, and as a result we placed a sell limit order somewhere there, which has been closed, and the price is still failing to push above that area. Okay, so this is our key level to watch right now. If price is able to break below, the plan remains the same like the first live session. We'll be looking to go short. Okay, actually let me place a sound alarm on this trade. I just need to be sure of what is going on while I am out of it. All right, so the next pair, the Canadian dollar against Japanese yen. Let's let that break. The New Zealand dollar against the American dollar. Actually, you can see that most of the analysis that we did was quite correct, just that price took too much of time to make it happen, and so it is not really a good reason for anyone to get fed up with this analysis. The New Zealand dollar against the American dollar, price attempted hitting our entry but did not quite hit, and since then price has been pushing to the upside. This is our key level of resistance, this one here, currently being retested. We want to see solid breakout pullback for a reversal move against this original trend. For now, no breakout, so no trade. You need to wait. Next one, Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Price is also finding problems around that resistance zone. In the 4 hours time frame, we were actually looking for a a trend collapsed early this morning, but it's not happening. But this could be a sign of exhaustion. So let's wait and see what's going to happen. If we get a breakout, then we have the green light to search for our short entries. Okay, for now, no trade here, nothing to trade. The euro against the American dollar price remains bullish. I have said that many times, several weeks, but then there is no entry for us. The price keeps pushing to the upside in momentum, but there is just no entry for us. So we will not trade once there is no valid setup for us, not even an aggressive entry for us. All right, sterling pounds against the American dollar trading around the resistance there. But not still okay. Price should push to hit this level of resistance. So it is still bullish in the forward time frame. So do not click on your sell button on the sterling pounds against the American dollar. Price is still bullish and should keep pushing to the upside. Euro against the sterling pounds, our earlier trade plan was cancelled, but then price made that bounce again to the upside. We were not ready to trade against the forces that bounce price off that resistance zone. We were not ready to trade against that force. Even if price is pushing to the upside, well, we are not interested in that. Okay, we just wanted to push. Remember, we talked about not trading against any key level of support and resistance. Okay, all right, so we also have a counter trend line here. If you connect this high with today's high, that is also another problematic zone that you shouldn't be trading against, that level right here. Let me actually remove that 4 hours line. All right, this level, this counter retracement trend line there, you should not be clicking on your buy button against that line. All right, that line could act as resistance against your trade. So let's wait for price to move away from current levels, then we'll be able to trade better. The sterling pounds against Japanese yen, price is trading against the forward level of resistance. That level right here, that's a key level of resistance. You don't want to go long, even though price is looking bullish. Okay, even though price is looking bullish so far. Let me look at this trade here. Just give me a little time. Okay. All right. Okay. Just. All right. The sterling pounds against the Japanese yen. Price is trading around that resistance zone, but there is not enough reason for us to say this pair is still bearish. Price is obviously making some headway to the upside. So please do not click your sell button here. Be patient. I am not really comfortable with what price is doing at that level of resistance. So let's hold on for now. The euro against the Japanese yen. It seems the Japanese yen is losing some strength. Okay, again, nothing here for us to trade right now, so be patient. The sterling pounds against the Australian dollar, still in that wider range, nothing here to trade as well. The euro against the Canadian dollar, this is a nice push to the upside, nice bounce, very good bounce. Actually, I was looking at this pair for today, but I was quite late to this, though I didn't really like that bounce. Anyway, it's gone, so don't you worry, we will find more of this. Just your levels. Okay, nothing to trade here for now. The Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc, some little confusion here. Try to avoid this pair for now. Gold is just so bullish, very bullish, extremely bullish pair here. That should continue for even next month, but no entry given. The sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar, nothing here. It's a quiet day for that pair. The New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. Just give me a minute. I am trying to make some updates here, and it's affecting my live stream. Let me just try to stop that. The New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc. Really nothing to trade here. Please avoid this pair. The Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. Australian dollar is coming in with some more strength. Also, nothing has really changed about this. Nothing has changed. The American dollar against the Japanese yen. And next, let's see if we have anything changed there. Nothing has changed. Another ranging pair. You can see how prices remain flat. No changes. The American dollar against the Canadian dollar. Price is respecting that level of support, but no nothing for us here as well. Let's not waste our time on that. There is not even an aggressive entry on most of those pairs. The euro against let's see the euro against the New Zealand dollar first. Okay, nothing here as well. No pullback yet. The New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. Let's see the daily time frame. Nothing to trade here as well. Whenever you see a valid setup in line with your trading strategies, you will know quite easy. Nothing here as well on the New Zealand dollar against the Japanese yen. The sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar. Price is respecting that level of resistance, but then it is still bullish. There is no sign that the price is going bearish. Nothing here in the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. The Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. Nothing here as well. The euro against the Swiss franc. This is a nice push to the upside. Nice push. I had a thought of this. The price might be pushing to the upside. Okay, nothing for now for us to trade. Okay, might be looking to close this trade. The sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. This one here. Let's close that trade. Okay, it's quite an aggressive trade, and I am not really comfortable with this anymore. Let me just see what's going on here. All right, let's hold the trade. Let's hold it for now. I'm going to decide in the Telegram aggressive traders group. Still nothing really bad about it yet, so let's just keep it. Australian dollar here against the American dollar. Nice push to the upside. Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, close to where I want to close that trade. So all right, that's it, folks. If you have questions, please post them in the live chat window, and we will be discussing there whatever questions you have or contributions. This session is now ended, and we'll be talking to you again the next live session by tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.